Gonna move it, no?
Okay.
You don't really need me here, I can go and...
Yeah, you can go.
You'd prefer it probably if I'm on here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay. Oh no, maybe just stay. I'd feel a bit of a prat.
Okay. Well, you need an audience.
Yeah, okay, like that, please. Feel free to comment.
Don't bang the table at all.
Okay.
Probably want to introduce it.
Okay. This is the Tiny Poetry presentation. I'll just read them out. And number 1. Several tiny old men were celebrating having built something when it fell down, and so they packed their cider back away. Cider.
So was that called cider?
It's about cider. Well, it's about the men. There was a phone ringing, I told the police officer, but he weren't listening. He was fiddling with his fucking cuffs. The police.
Really? Oh.
I wish someone like you would fall in love with me. I feel I'm wasting my time with people like Kathy and Serena and Nikki Moore. It's just an Italian. And one's about the problem of pervs.
Perverts?
Yeah. Like pervy men.
Flashes?
Flashes.
Pedos?
Paedophiles. Some girls were having a chat. A pervert stared at them.
At the end of that one.
It's just about the problem of pervs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good touching on that issue, isn't it? Just dealing with the issue.
More serious one.
Yeah.
This one don't really go anywhere. It's about John Moore.
Mm-hmm.
John Moore, and then in brackets I've got boring name, although to be honest he's a boring bloke, no offence John. And that's it, that's done.
Mostly brackets. Most of it is in brackets.
Shall I do it again?
Is John Moore the title? Do it again.
Okay. It's called Country Folk.
Oh, right.
John Moore, then in brackets, boring name, although to be honest he's a boring bloke. No offence John. This one's more hard hitting.
Like the pervert one.
The first bit's in capital letters. Sing, you mouse. We all sang these haunting, draining melodies. They made me wear iron boots and called me the soloist. It's alright. It was horrible, really. Isn't it?
Hello. Hello? Rachel?
Answering the phone. Next one. About the end of an affair. And the way when an affair ends, the dismantling. John was concentrating on his fish lasagna. He barely noticed his lover. He was searching for bones. She was packing her rucksack. So again, about an affair and the way an affair can end. Just a couple more. The game. Lee invented a game. Joshua wrote up the rules. Craig and Ashley were contacted. The four of them tried it out. Radishes. Willie grew a radish, and John Marshall also grew a radish. Dale grew a radish too. writing that, and I thought maybe there'd be more. Maybe it would be more developed, more development. But in the end, it's all that's just about radishes in the end. Hal Price rolled his magic dice. 3, he noted, and he disappeared and reappeared in Auckland.
How's it going? Sorry, I had phone calls to deal with.
Just did one about.
You're out of shot now, actually, because you're leaning down.
Just did one about the magic dice.
Always number 6, is it?
Shall I read it?
Yeah.
Hal Price rolled his magic dice.
It rhymes. Sorry, carry it. Start again.
Hal Price rolled his magic dice. 3, he noted, and he disappeared and reappeared in Auckland.
Where was he before?
Denver.
It's alright.
So fair play.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the camera's all wobbling a bit when you bang the table, but I mean that's quite dramatic.
Keep it still. This one's about the closet.
Tell them.
This one's about the closet, coming out of the closet, or staying in the closet, I should say. An enormous man, covered from head to toe in tattoos, who had a gun license, was secretly gay, with Dean. And then in brackets I've got also a mechanic.
How many more?
Just 3 more. A fat woman, the colour of mustard, yelled at her child. He held a green balloon and started crying. What do you think of that?
Didn't grab me at all.
Do you like them when they're a bit more violent?
You got any more violent ones?
I threw a tin at Matthew. Can you believe I actually did that? A full tin, in brackets, of new potatoes, and straight at Matthew's face.
Much better. Psycho poem.
Psycho poem. I've got love poems, psycho poems,
And perv poems.
the pervy poems, and then social poems and miscellany.
2 more.
Do you know what that one was called?
No.
It's called I Threw a Tin at Matthew.
Oh.
And that's the first line as well. This one is social poems. Bobbins waltzed along, completely oblivious to everything as always. That same gormless smile plastered across his fat face. About that one about Bobbins.
I prefer the pervy ones or the psycho ones.
I'll just do one more pervy one again.
Yeah. Well, do love poem if you want.
I'd have to print another one out.
No, don't do that. I think you need to end with a flourish.
I'll just print one out. Just stop it for a second. I'll go and print one out.
Oh, sorry, it's back on now.
Okay. So this one is about. It's a sexy poem. Yeah.
Love poem.
More about lesbians.
Lesbian love.
2 lesbians turned up for their date, carrying the same type of flowers. They got off with each other, and then they went to their film.
Oh, I thought it was ended with a flourish.
More romance, little butterfly.
Cabbage white.
More romantic.
I think let's close it off.
Can you close that off?